final game is here of the 2023 Fresh by Brookshires Classic Tournament here on the campus of All Saints Episcopal and Brookshire Gymnasium on the ASN family of platforms. Hello everybody, Jared Jones. Pleasure to be back with you for the final game, the Boys Championship. It's a cross-town, cross-loop rivalry. It's the Rose City Holy War, as I like to call it, as the Bishop Gorman Crusaders take on the hosting Trojans of All Saints. What a more fitting way to have the championship of the All Saints tournament than to be against All Saints' biggest rival. BG and All Saints are here once more. In a contest that we've seen numerous times. We used it on the Antler Sports Network a couple of times. And hopefully we have the best rendition of this rivalry yet here today with championship gold on the line. Let's go ahead and introduce our starters. First, for the visiting Bishop Gorman Crusaders, led by head coach Kevin Murray, overall record of 8-1, representing TAPS 3A Division II. Starting guards, Bo Bender, Evan Richburg, and EJ Kopik. And the 4 and the 5 spots, Joseph Richburg at the 4 and Anthony Todd at the 5, manning the middle. Switching gears now to the All Saints starters, led by first-year former Trojan head coach Ashton Francis, representing TAPS 4A Division II with an overall record of 3-6. Jason Hill and Emerson Hadnot, one of the best players that we've seen already in the early goings of this tournament on Thursday, had an absolutely fantastic game in the opening win against Kings Academy. Anthony Miser and Ashit Basur, another three-point snapper that we saw in that Kings Academy contest, and Cass Franks at the 5 spot, man in the middle. Those are our starting lineups. When we come back, we'll continue to preview, but first let's go ahead and decipher both of these teams. Coach Ashton Francis and his All Saints Trojans. Of course, the opening round win against Kings Academy, that was here on ASN 1, and then the very next day on Friday, a win against Crossroads. Coach Kevin Murray and his Bishop Gorman Crusaders, an opening win against Trinity Christian. An opening win against Alba Golden in the first round, and then took on the eventual third place recipients of the Viper Squid of Village Tech. After this, both teams will be looking forward to games against New Summerfield for All Saints here at Brookshire Gymnasium. And then after that, Coach Kevin Murray over at Seaman Gymnasium on the same day, will be hosting Trinity Christian. That's our game preview. When we come back, we'll have our starting lineups already introduced. We'll have our national anthem and prepare you for the final game of the tournament. This is the 2023 Fresh by Brookshires Classic, powered by Tyler Trophy and Velocity Mazda on the Antler Sports Network.
Give it everything at Pelshaki and Tyler with Tough Never Quits.
After the break, let's head to the floor here at Brookshire Gymnasium as the starters get introduced. Our starting lineups brought to you by Velocity Mazda. Whether it's the versatile CX-90 or the sleek MX-5, Velocity Mazda in Tyler has the new 2024 Mazdas and certified pre-owns in stock. Value your trade-in, calculate payments, and even apply for financing online at VelocityMazda.com. We're set to go for tip-off. Franks and Todd will tip things off. And Bishop Gorman will open with possession at first. Bishop Gorman in the all-black tops and bottoms with gold and green piping along the sides. Richburg's first shot's no good. Kopic with a great job to keep the offensive rebound. Gets it to Todd. Todd's second chance bucket's no good. Hatnot comes up with it. And now we've got ourselves some good old-fashioned ripping and running to begin this contest. 7:38 left to go in the first quarter of play. The boys' championship game. Here the culmination of the fresh 2023 by Brookshires Classic Tournament. Here's Basur. Basur, pull-up jumper for two, no good. Rebounded by Bo Bender, who was supposed to play back on November 21st against Tyler Heat, and it seems like Joseph Richburg's shoe is off on the other side of the timeline. He took a couple of steps, I think, before he realized that he lost it. It's back on, or at least he's trying to get it back on, taking his time. He has it back now. We're ready to go once more. 7:17 left to go. Here's Ryan Richburg. Richburg closely guarded by Hill. Dribble handoff to his brother Joseph. Joseph for two, no good. Rebound is hauled in by Hatnot. Hatnot, two quick boards in this one. They get it to Hill on the run. Hill kicks it. Now to Miser. Miser dribble handoff to Hill. Now swings to Hatnot again. 7 minutes left to go. Hatnot try to get into Franks. They do. Franks kicks. Open three. Miser from downtown. Got it. Danny Miser, his first three of the game. We have our first bucket. Here's Ryan Richburg to respond. Todd spins, rises up. Too hard off the glass, no good. Hatnot with another rebound. 6.5 left to go. Hesitation step now. Kicks, corner three. Jason Hill, no good. Rebound Anthony Todd. Spoke with head coach Kevin Murray and his assistant Ed Burns, who's also the head football coach, if you remember, for Gorman. Just weather the storm here at home. That's what both of them described as the main game plan for this one, as Ryan Richburg get called for a travel. Possession will go back to All Saints. They have a 3-0 lead after the Manny Miser three. Great behind the back move by Hatnot. Hatnot fakes it, gets tipped. Kopic has the ball in the middle of the floor. Bounce pass. Todd rises up. No good. Richburg tries to snatch the rebound. Jump ball is in the air. Possession arrow in favor. Possession arrow in favor of All Saints, as the hosting Trojans take possession back. Bender guarding Hill. Now they get it back to Miser. Miser picks up his dribble. They have Hatnot on the V-cut. Hatnot in and out dribble now. Going down the middle. Kopic bumps him and comes up with the steal. It's a 2-on-3 break. If he hustles, goes up, gets whacked. No foul. Out of bounds. Ball stays with Gorman. But 5:40 left to go in the first. Kopic took a whacking on the way up through the air. Both teams have kind of student sections here, as Todd tried to go up with the putback. Tries to cut off Hill, but he couldn't complete the finish. With it is Basur. Basur to Hatnot. Pull up for three. No good. Short. Snatching it away is going to be Richburg. Another jump ball. This time, Bishop Gorman will take the ball back. Five minutes, 23 seconds left. Here's Ryan Richburg. Richburg gives it to his brother Joseph. Bo Bender, his first shot of the game is no good. Kopic tried to come up with the board, but Basur does first. And another jump ball is called. All Saints will keep the ball back. We have now officially seen the same amount of jump balls as we've seen points in this game. Miser looking, has Hill. It's stolen away by Todd. Todd up and under. Count the bucket for 2 and 1. Anthony Todd through traffic right into the loop and into Walmart, as the first foul is going to be called after the Todd steal. His free throw rattles in good. And we're all tied it up at 3, but 5 minutes left to go. Here's Miser. Miser to Hatnot. Hatnot gets the ball tipped by Richburg. Hatnot in and out dribble. Steps back, crosses, gets it bumped. Coming up with it is Ryan Richburg. Ball's on the ground. It's a mad dash for it. Hatnot comes back with it. Todd, one-handed tip. And they get it to Hill. Hill to Franks. Franks to Miser. Miser sidesteps. Throw across to Franks. Franks guarded by Kopek. Under the basket, draws the foul. As that foul on Kopek is going to be his first. Team first. First shot for Franks from the charity stripe. No good. Franks is leading all active scores for the Trojans with 14 points per game. Also leads in rebounds with 7. Second shot, no good. He goes empty. Great box out by the Crusaders. Ryan Richburg comes up with it and will take possession back. He's guarded by Jackson Hill. Fake pass, great fake pass to Richburg. Richburg out to Kopek. Kopek jabs, now gets it to Ryan Richburg. Ryan Richburg looking, now gets it over back to Kopek with 4:17 left to go in the first quarter. It's knotted up at 3 here in the boys' championship. Over to Ryan Richburg. Hesitation, now over to Bo Bender. Bender guarded by Hatnot. Bender looking, directing traffic as we've hit the halfway mark of the first quarter. They get it to Ryan Richburg. Bender cuts through, now to Todd. Todd to Kopek. Kopek mid-range 2. Back iron it off. Tough rebound by Bo Bender amongst the trees. Bender now resets. Swings it to Joseph Richburg. He's looking. Skips to Ryan Richburg. Pull up, fall away jumper for 2. He's got it. It's 5-3 with 3.5 left to go in the first. It's a playoff atmosphere here, ladies and gentlemen. This seems like it really is a neutral site tournament as both crowds loud and active here. Here's Basur. Basur looking for Franks on the drive. He's got it. Great job from Franks to cutting it up in space. Even better find by Basur. We're back tied up at 5. Here's Kopek on the catch. Goes around, steps back. Picks up his dribble, now looking. Has Ryan Richburg. He goes downhill. Bender fires for 3. No good. Short. Joseph Richburg crashes, gets over the rebound. Looks like a whistle is blown. Timeout by Coach Kevin Murray. And man, how about this? 30-second timeout for Gorman, and we'll take it with him. Back after this on the Antler Sports Network.
Give it everything. At Pell Shaky and Tyler, we're tough, never quits.
Coming out of the timeout for Gorman. We're all tied up. The Battle of Loop 323, the Rose City Holy War, with 2:56 remaining in the first quarter. We're knotted up at 5. The championship on the line and the final game of the 2023 Fresh by Brookshire's Classic. As atmospheres like this, you don't really see every day. Richburg to inbound. He gets it to Kopek. Kopek, the freshman guard, slash forward. Over to Bender. Bender, float hesitation dribble to Ryan Richburg. On the drive, he pulls up from the left elbow. Got it again. We know Richburg loves that elbow. He has 4 points, both off elbow jumpers, one from the left elbow, one from the right. Here's Hatnot. Hatnot swings it to Miser. Miser, dribble handoff to Hill. Hill over to Basur. Basur takes the Frank screen, bumps, and it looks like it's going to be a possible foul call. Yes, it will be. That foul is going to be the first against Anthony Todd. Second in the corner for Gorman. Hill standing all alone in the corner, but instead they get it to Hatnot with 2:14 left to go. Hatnot crosses. He now is in the corner, guarded by Kopek. crosses, gives the ball right to him, trips him up, and that'll be his first foul. One thing about Kopech, he's very active with his hands on defense, and as you can see there, giving All Saints a little bit of trouble. Kopech, he'll let one fly for three, no good. Rebound Ryan Richburg, he spins, back to Kopech again. He fakes, has Basur on him close. Now gets it out to Bender in relief. Bender now looking. Kopech on the cut. Will hand off to Joseph Richburg, up and over, rises, travel violation called. And a substitution here for All Saints. Sam Walters will check in for Hatnot. As Coach Kevin Murray, understandably so, not happy. Here's Basur. They had a leeway pass up the middle to Franks. Todd takes a fall, travel violation. Todd took a hit and attempt to take the charge. As we've hit a minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. It's another low-scoring game here as a championship. Here's Richburg. Richburg swings to Kopech. Kopech driving, gets the ball tipped. Now here's Todd. Todd, dribble handoff to Joseph Richburg, gets it to his brother Ryan. Joseph, the older of the two. Joseph, the senior. Ryan, the junior, as a way outside three is buried for Gorman. It's 5-10. It's the biggest lead of the game already. As Basur drops him. Open three. Walters. No good. Rebound Ryan Richburg. Ball gets tipped out. Possession will stay with Gorman. As Evan Thibodeau will check in for Kopech for the first time. .42 seconds left. Here's Bender now. Bender to Joseph Richburg. Now to Bender again. Open three. No good. Short. Rebounded by Joseph Richburg. Bender has it. Up and under. Through traffic. No good. Rebound Miser. Miser with 20 seconds left. Over to Hill. 18 seconds. Hill skips. Over to Walters. Walters to Basur for three. No good. Back iron. Rebound by Basur. 12 seconds left. Ball's now up in the air. It's stolen away. Thibodeau to Bender. Bender to Richburg. He misses the point blank layup. Gets his own rebound. Back up and in. 2 seconds. 1 second. They won't get a shot off, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've played 8 minutes. It's 12-5 in favor of the Crew. Here on the Boys Championship of the 2023 Fresh by Brookshires Classic on the Antler Sports Network.
Oh, when my Marco's craving hits, it really hits. And with unlimited medium one-topping pizzas for $6.99 each, I can cover tonight's cravings and tomorrow's. Nice. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it. Feast your eyes on Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico. Fresh dough made daily, topped with our signature sauce. 3 real cheeses, classic pepperoni, plus crispy cupped Old World pepperoni. Pure pepperoni perfection for just $9.99, but for a limited time only.
Coming out of the break, we've played 2 quarters of basketball here on the 2023 Fresh by Brookshires Classic Boys Bracket Championship. Let's take another look at that last 3 taken by Bishop Gorman. And it seems that as of right now, they have a slight advantage, even though All Saints and their crowd here at Brookshires Gymnasium has definitely brought the energy. But how far can that energy take them? Fresh 8 is on the clock. Arrow gets flipped. Gorman will take the basketball with those beautiful, sleek black uniforms. Checking into the game is Trey Newsom, the junior guard. As Richburg, Ryan shoots the 3. No good. Rebound brought down by Manny Miser. It's Walters, Basur, Franks, Miser, and Hill on the floor for All Saints. Newsom, Thibodeau, Richburg, and Todd on the floor for Gorman. In the corner now with it is Miser. Hit a 3 earlier in this game. Pump Pump fakes, now gets it over to Jackson Hill. Hill with 7.5 minutes left. Miser in the corner. Blitz by Todd. Picks up his dribble. Head fakes. Now gets it back over. Reset swing tied to Walters. Walters down in the corner to Basur. Basur with 7:26 left to go. Miser, open three. No good. Rebound by Evan Thibodeau. Now it's snatched away by Hill. And it's going to be a loose ball foul is called. And it looks like All Saints will have the basketball back. That foul is going to be called against Evan Thibodeau. His first foul personally. And the first foul on the Crusaders as a team in this quarter. Basur looking, inbounds it, has it to Hill. Hill gets it to Miser now. He's guarded by Todd. Picks up his dribble, now swings it. Basur now back at the top of the key with 7:10 left to go. Here's Walters. Walters guarded by Newsom. Well, now to Franks at the top of the key. He's guarded by Joseph Richburg. Basur brings it back out. 7 minutes left to go. In the corner is Walters. Walters, they get it down low to Franks. He's guarded by the smaller Thibodeau. Spins, had the hook, but didn't have great positioning. Miser for three, no good. Tough rebound by Newsom. Richburg tried to save it. Possession All Saints. Substitution now here for the Trojans. As Miser will check out. Mason Patrick, the 6'2 sophomore, will get his first run of the game. They get it to Basur across the timeline. 6:43 left to go. Spins. Thibodeau's on the floor. Gets it out. Here's Thibodeau once more. Thibodeau has Patrick in front of him. Offensive foul. Shot will not count. Thibodeau with his second foul. Two quick ones. As a substitution. And Carlin Ifidi will check in for Todd. Another substitution here for Bishop Gorman, as Bo Bender will be checking in for Evan Thibodeau. As Thibodeau does have 4 fouls after getting that charge drawn on him. Here's Basur with 6.5 left to go in the second quarter. As he gets a little bit of a smile on that last one from head coach Kevin Murray. Open drive. Walters. Delayed layup. Can't get it. Ifidi with the defensive glass. With it is Bender now. Bender now slows things down. Gets back to the middle of the floor. Crossing that AS cross logo in the middle center floor here at Brookshire Gymnasium. Both side steps. Now gets it in the corner. Fadeaway. Jumper. Newsom. No good. Rebound by Joseph Richburg. And he'll go up and draw the foul. That foul is going to be called against Basur. That'll be the first against him, first on the team. Heading to the charity stripe for Bishop Gorman is going to be Joseph Richburg. Leads all scorers and rebounders for Bishop Gorman with 10.5 and 5 respectively. His first shot, no good. 6:05 left to go. It's still 5-12. Coach Kevin Murray and his Crusaders are 5-1 this year against the city of Tyler. That one loss came back on the 21st on the Endler Sports Network 2-year anniversary, and a hard-fought loss against Tyler Heat. Richburg's second shot's no good. Newsom with the offensive glass, and he'll head to the line himself. As Franks still has his arms straight up in protest, and he'll get his first foul of the game. Second foul called against All Saints, and now team fouls are knotted up at 2 apiece. Trey Newsom, the junior guard, his first trip to the line, no good. Newsom takes his final dribble, corrals and fires. 0 for 2 back-to-back trips for Gorman. Here's Basur. Basur stops and directs traffic. He gets it over to Walters, the 5'11 sophomore. Now back to him. He's closely guarded by Bender. Now to Basur. Down low to Franks, who's guarded by Richburg. Spins and he loses the basketball yet again. Bender weaving and whipping through traffic, and he draws the foul. That's going to be 2 quick ones called against Franks. That's his second and the team's third. With 5:43 left to go. 2 former college basketball players, and now 2 coaches. That's Aston Francis of All Saints and Kevin Murray for Gorman respectively. Here's Joseph Richburg to Bender. Bender from downtown. No good. Rebound brought down by Hill, but it's stolen away by Joseph Richburg. Bender, scoop layup with his left hand. He can't get it. Ifedi was able to hit it, but not able to get into the arms of a Crusader. We've held this score for a good while here. On the dribble drive now is Hill. Hill stepped out of bounds, turnover, possession Gorman. .5:14 left to go in the second quarter. Here's Bender. Here's Joseph Richburg. Dribble drive now. Floater with his right hand. He's got it. Great touch by Richburg to turn the corner and get the easy bucket for two. 4:50 in the first half remaining. In the corner now is Basur. Quick trap coming. They get it to Patrick. Patrick to Hill. Open three. Good. As Hill gives something to cheer about for the All Saints crowd, who's been a little bit quiet on offense. And it looks like it's going to be a foul called on Hill immediately after. That's foul number 4 on the team, first on Hill. Hill, the 5'11" senior guard. Substitution being made as Kopech will check back in exchange for Newsom. Ryan Richburg, high and bounce pass to his brother Joseph, now gets it back to Ryan for three. Got it! Talk about brotherly love as he nails down the trifecta. 4:20 left in the first half. Gorman has been solid from the field in this first half, but it's been the inside-outside game that's helped All Saints stay in this game from three on their own. Basur, not a clean catch, jump stop, back to Hill on the skip. Hill again for three, no good. Rebound by Ryan Richburg, gets bumped. Gorman will take possession back. 4:01 left to go in the first half of play. Kopech will inbound it to Ryan Richburg. All Saints with one more foul to give. Bender sidesteps, long two, hits the back iron. Ifedi with a sky-high rebound. Ball gets tied up. Franks has it. And do we have a foul called? Yes, we do. And a foul's the third on Bishop Gorman. And the first on Carlin Ifedi, who will check out, and Anthony Todd will check back in for what could be the remainder of this first half. Here's Basur. Basur, skip pass to Hill. Couldn't handle it. Out of bounds. Possession will go back to BG. (17-8) our score. 3.5 minutes left to go. Joseph Richburg now to Todd. Todd back to Kopech. Kopech to Richburg. Pull up, free throw line jumper. Split-legged, no good. Tough rebound by Patrick. By Connor Kirkpatrick, that is. Recently checked into the game. Here's Basur. Running an overload against this Gorman zone. Franks spins, goes up, tough bucket for two. And now both teams in double digits. 17-10, 3 minutes left. Here's Bender. Bender to Kopech. Kopech, Basur guarding. Richburg, great swing out there. Now to Joseph Richburg. He drives. Runner again. Got it for two more. Joseph Richburg is a tough man to guard. Two runners, both through contact, both resulting in points. Here's Hill, guarded by Kopech. Swings, crosses back over, gets it to Franks. Franks under the basket to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick gets the ball tipped out of his hands by Richburg. Let's say last touch All Saints. Possession will go to Gorman. Now here's Ryan Richburg after the turnover. They get it to Kopech. Richburg again from three. No good. Rebound Kopech. And another opportunity here for BG. Skips through. Joseph Richburg. No. Travel called. That's the second time Richburg has been called for a travel. on that same runner that he's done twice. Here's Basur. Basur spins, crosses, almost got his pocket picked by Bender, eventually stolen away. Ryan Richburg, left-handed layup is good. Timeout by All Saints. As the Crusaders talk things over, it's a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute. It's the 2023 Fresh by Brookshires Boys Championship on the Antler Sports Network.
Give it everything. At Pelche Key and Tyler, we're tough, never quits.
Coming out of the break, it's been the Joseph Richburg Show, at least in the early going of this one. 2 tough buckets, giving Gorman the lead, as now we come back early with 1:42 left to go. All Saints down 21-10. Todd falls on the basketball. We have a timeout called. I don't know from this angle. I have to agree with Coach Murray here. Sounded like he might have gotten the timeout call off in time. Officials will head of the arrow and give it to All Saints Episcopal with 1 minute, 37 seconds left to go. Basorda inbound, guarded in front of him by Bender. Frank skies through, he's guarded by Todd. Both donning that number 23. Franks goes into the low post, spins. Ryan Richburg is right on time. That pass intended for Hill, and possession will stay here. Into inbound is going to be Connor Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick gets it to Basur, who's closely guarded by Bender. Tipped by Kopek out of bounds. And again, the passing lanes being played perfectly by Bishop Gorman. We have 1:23 left to go in the half. Be sure to stay with us as we'll check out the top 10 plays of the past month of November. Might even have a couple of stats for everybody. With 1:18 left to go now. Kirkpatrick, dribble handoff. It's over to Walters, now back to Basur. Basur to Hill. Hill takes the Basur screen. Now guarded by Bender. Kirkpatrick gets the dribble handout bobbled. Richburg falls on the floor. Timeout called by Gorman. Full timeout. Bishop Gorman, they're hustling on the floor. Coach Kevo has to be happy. Back after this 1 minute timeout on the Antler Sports Network.
Give it everything. At Pelche Key and Tyler, we're tough, never quits.
Coming out of the timeout, 1:05 left to go. 21-10 in favor of Bishop Gorman. Here are the boys' championship of the 2023 Fresh by Brookshires Classic Championship. Richburg, again, coming out of the break for a three. Todd high points it, tips it to himself, gets it back out to Bender. Bender on the drive, no good. Rebound gets brought down by Franks. All Saints has been bucket dry for a little while here. Now 40 seconds left to go. They find themselves down big early. Quick shot for Franks for two. No good. Todd corrals the glass. Well, there's Ryan Richburg. 25 seconds left to go. You might see one more possession, depending on what ends up being open for Gorman. Here's Todd. Todd gets it to Bender, who pirouettes and spins on that left side wing. Steps back now, crosses over. 10 seconds left. 9 seconds. Horn set, double screen. Richburg phase for 3, no good. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Throw by Richburg at the horn, off the glass, no good. And we have played 2 quarters. We're 1/2 away from crowning a champion. Our score at the break: Bishop Gorman up big on the road, 21-10, presented by Tyler Trophy. When we come back from the half, we'll have our Marco's Pizza Top 10 Plays of the Month. All that and more after the break.
When my Marco's craving hits, it really hits. And with unlimited medium one-topping pizzas for $6.99 each, I can cover tonight's cravings and tomorrow's. Nice. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it. Feast your eyes on Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico. Fresh dough made daily, topped with our signature sauce. 3 real cheeses, classic pepperoni, plus crispy cupped Old World pepperoni. Pure pepperoni perfection for just $9.99, but for a limited time only.
Brick Street Pharmacy and Medical Supply offers a complete approach to health and healing, providing prescriptions and medical supplies from one team who understands you and your lifestyle needs. Professional, friendly service, providing the best care possible. Brick Street Pharmacy and Medical Supply. Brick Street Pharmacy and Medical Supply introduces the U-Step Laser Walker, providing Parkinson patients new freedom. The laser line visually prompts each step, so you walk normally and stay in control, preventing rollaways. Now available at Brick Street Pharmacy and Medical Supply.
Drawing up the perfect insurance plan can seem like a daunting task in this financial climate. Tackle the task with Mike Munn State Farm Insurance. We have a triple threat of home, auto, and life insurance policies to fit any budget. You can even cover your furry friends with pet insurance. Call 903-561-4535 or visit MikeMunn.net to get started on a free quote. 903-561-4535 to get started on a free quote.
Hello, I'm Mike Munn with Mike Munn State Farm, where I've been your local agent since 19.
Coming out of the break here at the half of the 2023 Fresh by Brookshire's Tournament Championship, at least on the boys' side, presented by Tyler Trophy and Velocity Mazda, proud supporters of All Saints Trojan Athletics. Jared Jones here with you courtside in Brookshire Gymnasium, and what's been a pretty good game, at least so far. Started off competitive, but slowly but surely Bishop Gorman has pulled away. Whether it's here courtside, is a very good friend of mine, longtime friend of the network, and owner of Hoopstar Academy, Mr. DeMarcus Johnson. Coach, long time no see.
Hey, man, I'm just happy to be in the building. Energy is crazy. Seeing some great basketball, and brought my boys to see it too, so we're just enjoying it.
Now, when you say a lot of great basketball, a lot of these kids that you've either coached or seen personally for years, let's go ahead and start with Bishop Gorman. Currently up 21-10 at the half. Coach Murray, he's got his Crusaders cooking.
Like hot grease, man. It is looking good. You can feel the culture from this team. You see the connectivity. You see that they fight for each other. They're looking for the extra plays. I told my sons, I said, count how many times they've been falling on the floor, diving for loose balls. And, yeah, it was like a 3, 4, 5. I was like, yes, that's what separates these high school boys from the middle school boys, because right now they're in middle school. And it's been great to watch, man. There's been a lot of great offensive sets from Coach Murray and his crew.
Now looking on the other side for Coach Francis and All Saints, you have the championship in your own house, plenty of your own fans. The atmosphere has been absolutely electric, but the shots just aren't falling. They've gone to the inside-outside game and got some extra threes there, but what else do you think you want to see from the Trojans to try to get back into this game?
Being decisive. They need to make a decision. If they're going to shoot the shot, shoot the shot. They're going to feed the inside. They're looking for something that's not there. They need to create.
Now looking to create, they have plenty of players to do so. You have Jason Hill, who hit a three earlier. You have Manny Miser, who hit the opening three of the game. We have Shashit Basur, then in the first game against Kings Academy, had 3 threes in 1 quarter. So it's not to say that they don't have enough to create. Coach, you're just saying they just need to take the game into their own hands?
That's it. They've got to believe in the work they've been putting in over the last week or so to get ready for this game. It's a matter of execution, but belief is a real thing.
Belief is indeed a real thing, Coach. Coach, last thing, kind of update us what's been going on over at Hoopstar.
Hoopstar has been blowing, man. It's been crazy. So we've been we've partnered up with a major program in the East Texas area called APEC. APEC has been known for training a lot of professional athletes in our area. They have worked closely with Pat Mahomes over the years, and they are trying to tackle and really build up the basketball community, and they're using Hoopstar as a sort of focal point to do that. And so we're just appreciative of the opportunity. We're grateful for it, but we know we've got a lot to give to this community, and we're about to kind of shock the world a little bit, especially with this new program we're rolling out pretty soon.
Well, Coach, last but not least, you talk about all these big things. Where can they find you on social media to at least try to keep up with you?
Hey, you can find us on Instagram of Hoopstar _ I think that's Academy. And you can find us on Facebook on our Facebook page, Hoopstar Academy. You can find us on Google. We're there. Just Google us up and you'll find us.
All right, Coach, as always, pleasure to see you. Enjoy the rest of the second half. It's poised to be a good one.
All right, man. Look forward.
Yes, sir. Gorman up 21-10 at the half when we come back second half after this.
Oh, when my Marco's craving hits, it really hits. And with unlimited medium one-topping pizzas for $6.99 each, I can cover tonight's cravings and tomorrow's. Nice. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it. Feast your eyes on Marco's Pepperoni Magnifico. Fresh dough made daily, topped with our signature sauce. 3 real cheeses, classic pepperoni, plus crispy cupped Old World pepperoni. Pure pepperoni perfection for just $9.99, but for a limited time only.
Final horn is sounded. Both teams are back onto the floor. We're set for 2 more quarters of championship basketball here in Brookshire Gymnasium, home of the All Saints Trojans. 21-10. Here's our current score. Bishop Gorman, technically the designated road team, but both teams here at home in Tyler in the Rose City Holy War, as I like to call it. Coach Ashton Francis, former Trojan, and Coach Kevin Murray. 2 players, 2 coaches, 2 former athletes that are embedded into the fabric of this city's high school basketball scene and even college basketball as well, leading their teams to a possible championship. And only 2 more quarters to decide. Coming out of the break, Bishop Gorman will take possession first. Here's Ryan Richburg now. Now swings it to Todd. Todd guarded by Franks. On the floor is Richburg, Todd, Bender, and Kopic on the court for Gorman. Long 2, taken by Bender. Nobody home, out of bounds. And on the floor for All Saints, it's Hill, Miser, Hadnot, Basur, and Franks. All Saints in the all-white tops and bottoms with blue lettering and numeral with a black outline and blue and black trim along the sides of the shorts and tops. Bishop Gorman in black tops and bottoms with gold lettering and green lettering and numerals with gold trim and gold and green trim along the sides as well. With it now is Hadnot. Hadnot gets his pocket picked by Bender. Bender on the open floor, goes up, and it'll be called on the floor. No continuation, but Gorman will have the basketball under their own basket with just over 30 seconds played here in the third quarter. That foul is going to be called against Hadnot. That's his second of the game, first of the quarter for All Saints. With it now is Todd. Todd up and under, wrapping through, can't get it. Crowds his own rebound though. Kicks back out to Kopic and they'll reset. Kopic to Richburg. Richburg, floater, got it again. That is 4 floaters in 3 quarters for Joseph Richburg. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here's Basur. Basur gets picked from behind by Ryan Richburg. Now up to Bender. Bender fakes up to Joseph Richburg for 2 more. He's got it. Richburg has been on a 2-0 run by himself in the early going of the third quarter of play. Now with it is Miser. Miser fakes, sidesteps over to Basur. Basur, follow-away jumper, good for 2. And that'll stop the bleeding temporarily for All Saints. That's their first bucket in a good while. Here's Bender. Bender to Ryan Richburg. Now back to Bender. Bender drives. Skips through. Franks, blocking foul. That'll be Kaz Franks' 3rd personal foul. 2nd on the team. .6:20 left to go. Ryan Richburg to inbound. Initially had his brother Joe, but instead of one-handed snag by Bo Bender, who'll get out and reset. He's guarded by Hatnot. Hatnot has 2 fouls. Joseph Richburg with a screen. They get it to Todd. Todd spins, goes up, and nothing there. Great defense there by Franks. 6 minutes left to go. Here's Hatnot. Hatnot snaps away by Todd. Here's Richburg. 2-on-2 break. Up and under. He's got the layup. What a finish from Ryan Richburg. The junior guard, a little bit of razzle-dazzle on the finish. Here's Franks. Franks drives on Kopic. Up and under on his own. He can't do it either. Todd on the floor, comes up with it. Spins, gives it to Kopic, who'll slow things down with a 5.5. Kopic drives, now spins. Gets it to Joseph Richburg, over to his brother Ryan. Ryan looking. Gets it to Kopic. Illegal screen is going to be called on Joseph Richburg. That's foul number 1 on the Crusaders, and foul number 1 on Joseph Richburg. Substitution coming for All Saints, as Mason Patrick will check in for Franks. Here's Hill. Hill gets it to Miser, who swings to Hatnot. Hatnot takes the give and go. Great head fake, double clutch, nobody home, nothing but air, as Joseph Richburg comes up with the defensive glass. Gets it to his brother Ryan. Ryan skying through, pull up, split leg, nobody home there either. Ball is out of bounds almost by Joseph Richburg, saving it, but giving it back to All Saints in the process. Here's Hatnot, swings it over to Basur. 4:50 left to go, picks up his dribble, now gets it to Patrick, who just checked in. Open Miser layup, great find, great finish. All Saints slowly but surely chopping away at this Gorman lead. Richburg drives to Kopic. Corner 3, no good. Back iron it off. Rebound by Joseph Richburg. Richburg dimes it out to Bender. Bender from downtown. No good. Kopic gets the offensive glass, but gets walloped, gets knocked down. But possession will stay with Gorman. Evan Thibodeau will check in for Kopic. Sam Walters will be checking in for Jackson Hill. It's Richburg, Todd, Bender, and Thibodeau on the floor for Gorman. Hatnot, Walters, Basur, Miser, and Patrick in the game for All Saints. As on the follow-away, Thibodeau comes right in the game and makes an immediate impact. 29-14 with 4 minutes left to go. Basur was the intended target. Turnover, too much on it. Possession will go back to Gorman. Three timeouts in hand for Gorman, and 1 foul. Stolen away by Basur. Basur on the breakaway. Right-handed finish on the left side, and he's got it for 2. Now a 13-point game. Here's Bender on the drive. Drops it to Todd, who tried to throw it down. Nobody there, though. Could have been play of the weekend. Gets it over to Walters. Walters to Hatnot. Now to Basur. Basur in the corner now with it is Walters. Has Miser on the cut. Hesitates, gets it back to Walters now. Walters looking. Albasor. Let's fire for three. High, no good. Rebound, another one by Joseph Richburg. Richburg leads the Crusaders in rebounds per game with 7. Todd gets it back to Joseph. Not the cleanest catch, but Todd rises up. Thought he was going to punch that one, but I'm sure a 2 will do for him. 3 minutes flat. Pending substitution for both teams now. Franks looking to check in, and it looks like a timeout's going to get called by the Trojans. Coach Francis and company want a chance to discuss, and we'll give our sponsors a chance and a message. Back in 30 seconds. Boys Championship continues after this. Welcome back after the break. 2:54 left to go in the third quarter. 15-point lead for the visiting Crusaders in the championship of the Fresh by Brookshire's Tournament Classic. Here on the Anthem Sports Network, powered by Velocity Mazda, proud supporter of All Saints Trojan Athletics. Ball is in. It's head to Hadnot. With it now is Walters. Walters looking. It's a skip pass to Basur. Basur, not the same three-point shooting production we saw from him in the first game of the tournament weekend against Kings Academy. Here's Walters now. Walters double team by Thibodeau and Todd. He eventually finds a way out. 2:20 left to go. Well, then now was Walters. Walters tries to break the double team. But instead will draw a foul. That foul is going to be called against Anthony Todd. That's Todd's second. Team second. All Saints to inbound. Looking. They had Miser. Ball gets tipped. Newsome almost had it. Back to Miser. Corner three. Fall away. No good. Rebound brought down by Joseph Richburg again. 2:09 left to go. Richburg on the break. Slows down, resets. Dribble handoff to Thibodeau. Thibodeau skips through his own, and he's going to draw the travel. Here's Hadnot now. After the Thibodeau turnover. Swing now to Basur. Basur has played pretty much every minute of this game. Here's Walters. Walters now back to Basur. Basur looking for any kind of opening. Instead, we'll find a trap into the emerging Anthony Todd as he swats the ball down. Jackson Hill will check in for Walters. So now it's the entire starting group on the floor for All Saints. It's Richburg, Thibodeau, Newsome, and Todd on the floor for Gorman as Basur, Hadnot could have get it off in time. And that'll be a 5-second violation. Here's Ryan Richburg as we've hit a minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half. They're trying to get it into Todd, but great backside help there by the All Saints defense. It's Ryan Richburg now. Joseph with it. Has Todd. Todd to Thibodeau. Thibodeau out to Newsome. Newsome resets. Gets his pocket picked by Hadnot. Hadnot, does he have possession? And it looks like a jump ball is going to be called, and All Saints will take the basketball. One minute, 17 seconds left to go in the third. We have still yet to see a bucket in this third quarter. Well, in a while, in the third quarter, a couple of minutes. Miser swings to Hill. Hill, pump fakes to Miser again. He jabs. Now to Hatton out of the corner. Gives a couple dribbles down the baseline. No, picks it up. Hatton Miser, but eventually met by Newsome, and that forces a turnover. Todd with it. He'll get it to Ryan Richburg in relief. 50 seconds left to go. Ryan Richburg gets it to Joe. Now Newsome. Pass, corner, 3 for Ryan. Short, nobody home. Rebounded, hauled in by Hatnot. Hatnot now retrieves the basketball back. Swings to Basur. Basur open, high-arcing rainbow 3, no good again. The Trojans have gone cold in this third quarter. 17 seconds left. Looks like Richburg is going to save it for one more possession. 10 seconds. 9, 8. Richburg, little shake and bake. Over to his brother now. Runner again. No good. 1 second. They won't get a shot off, and that'll end the third quarter. We have one more quarter of basketball to play. And right now, the way Gorman has played, this deficit could get difficult to overcome. 8 more minutes left in the championship. Back after this, presented by Tyler Trophy.
Give it everything. At Pelche Key and Tyler, we're tough, never quits.
We have 8 minutes to decide a champion here in the Fresh by Brookshires 2023 Tournament Classic. Here at the home of the All Saints Trojans here in Brookshire Gymnasium. All Saints up big, and the final frame is set to begin. Be sure to join us on Tuesday for another presentation of Pelche Kia High School basketball. As is ACPA taking on Tyler Classical Academy. Tip off from Eagle Gymnasium about 5 p.m. Central. 6 p.m. Central to begin the doubleheader. Girls game will be first, boys game to follow. Here we go. Clock now rolls. Well, now is Bender. Starters on the floor for both teams. As Kopik a little bit too hot to handle on that pass. And the Trojans will take the basketball back. As Hatnot, Miser, Hill, Franks, and Basur on the floor for All Saints. It's Richburg, Kopik, Bender, and Todd on the floor for Bishop Gorman. Fall away now. On the dribble drive is Hill. Hill pull up jumpers, good. That's a good way to get the quarter started. Quick bucket there by Jackson Hill. Hill now has 5. Here's Ryan Richburg. Gets the screen from his brother. And another illegal screen called against Joseph Richburg. First foul of the quarter for Bishop Gorman. Richburg's second foul. Ironically, both of them illegal screens. Seems like it's like Richburg is, well, Joseph Richburg, that is, was just trying to cut. And then looked like he tried to set a slick little screen. The officials not having it, however. We've played a minute. A little over a minute in the final quarter. Here's Basur. Does not play like himself in this game. Gets it to Hatnot. Hatnot guarded by Todd. They get it down low to Franks. Franks fakes it. Travel called. Franks looked like he was either going to try to take a fadeaway if he were to get Joseph Richburg to jump. Instead, tried to kick it out to the reset to Miser. And the travel's called. 6 minutes. 58 seconds left to go. Here's Kopik. Over to Todd. Todd through double coverage. No good. Offensive rebound, second chance bucket, no good as well, as Hatnot comes up with the rebound. He hop steps, rises, got it for 2 as he rattles it home. And here come the Trojans. 2 quick ones, quick 4-0 run to come out of the break. They get it to Bender. Bender now surveying the floor. Now to Todd. Todd to Ryan Richburg. Now to Joseph. Joseph, post spins, bumps, has it for 2 more. Richburg, very versatile for Coach Murray and his offense. Can play and defend 1 through 5. We've crossed the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. 33-20. On the fantastic cut as had not missed it. Gets his own board, rises up, and will shoot 2. That foul is going to be called against Ryan Richburg. That'll be his first. That makes 6 different Crusaders with fouls. It's Todd Thibodeau and Joseph Richburg with 2. Ryan, Ifidi, and Kopik with 1 apiece. As Hatnot will head to the line for the second time. First shot, no good. And speaking of Cartland Ifidi, the combo freshman, he'll be checking in. Most likely playing a pseudo forward spot, either the 4 or the 5, as Todd gets a much needed break. Second shot, gets the shooter's roll and falls through. Kopik crosses the top line. Gorby going from left to right on your respective device. Now to Richburg. Richburg, Ryan that is, steps back, gets to his brother Joseph. Joseph hesitates, goes baseline, double covered. Now trying to get it into Ifidi on the basket, but it's taken away by Hatnot. Hatnot rises, left hand finish, he can't get it. Nobody home. With it is Bender, and Bender's going to draw the foul. That foul is going to be called against Manny Miser. That'll be his first. Team first of the quarter. Head coach of the Crusaders, Kevin Murray, just telling his team to simply calm down. .520 as Kopik handles the rock, turns the ball over. Ball is loose, and it looks like that might be a loose ball foul on Richburg. And yes, it will be. Richburg trying to dive for the ball. Instead, went head first into someone's ankle. 3 on Richburg, 3 on the team. Here's Miser. Miser to Hatnot. Hatnot bounce pass to Basur. Basur, he'll step, pull up for 3. No good again. The dry spell just continuing for him. With it is Bender. Bender loses the ball temporarily but gets it back. Great ball movement here by Bishop Gorman. With it is Bender. Bender on the drive. Kick to Richburg. Joseph Richburg from downtown. Side iron rolls, no good. As Kopik slips. But thankfully was able to save possession, but not before it's tipped out of bounds by Miser. Competing for it was Ryan Richburg. They're going to say last touch by Gorman. Possession goes back to All Saints. Here's Hill. Hill already has a 3 made in this one. Sort of Hatnot, now to Franks. Franks working on the freshman. He's got it. Kiss off the glass. Discussing with Coach Francis earlier. Similar to Coach Tony Riley's game plan for the Lady Bulldogs against Tyler Heat. Same rules apply. Control the front court. Control the battle of the forwards. Here's Bender. After Hatnot not able to hit it. 4 minutes left to go. Bender spins. Under the basket. Skips. Great extra pass. Kopik for 3. No good. Rebound by Franks. Franks into the open floor. Spins. Stays out of harm's way. 10-point game. Here's Hill. Hill. Great pass to Miser. Miser. Follow away 2. No good. Rebound by Franks, who snatched it away. Spins. Up and 1. Count the bucket. What a finish as we take another look with our Circle M Crawfish instant replay. It all started with a Miser miss, snatching the rebound away, going up and finishing, plus the foul. And 1 shot. Nothing but air on that one. As that foul is charged to Todd. Todd now has 3. With 3 minutes left to go in this championship. 33-25. Kopech handling it, has Basur on him. Here's Richburg. Richburg to Kopech. Kopech head fakes. Now gets it to Bender. Bender drives, scoops, no good. Can't get the lucky roll off the glass. Here's Hatnot. Hatnot crosses. Bender's already stolen one off of him once. Here's Franks. Franks, blocked by Todd. Gets it back. Blocked again. Third time's the charm, and Todd's going to draw the foul. And now, that's foul number 4 on Todd. And foul number 5 on the team. All Saints will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. .303 left to go in the fourth. At least a 50-50 split to the line here for Franks would be beneficial. First shot, no good. Both teams have their starting units on the floor for a chance at the 2023 Fresh by Brookshire's Boys Bracket Championships. Second shot, no good. Tipped by Richburg. Last touch by All Saints, they say. Gorman basketball. Here's Bender. Crosses, now gets it to Kopech, who swings over to Todd. Todd now to Richburg. Here's Joseph Richburg with it now. Passes to Todd. Todd, a man that you cannot let him get downhill. Puts on a poster and a heartbeat. Here's Bender with 2.5 left to go. Kopech fades to the corner. Kicks it to Bender back in the corner once more after replacing. Drives, floater, no good. Rebound by Miser. Miser gets it to Hatnot. Open 3, Hill. No good. He'll have to settle for 1 for 2 from downtown today. With 2:16 left to go in the fourth. Once you get past that 2-minute mark, things start to get dire. On the drive is Kopech, who gets it to Todd. Todd to Bender. Bender kicks. Open 3. No good by Ryan Richburg. Strong rebound there by Franks. Franks guarded by Kopech. Goes behind the back. Now go over to the middle of the floor. Now Gorman's fans showing signs of life more and more, as they know they are less than 2 minutes away from a championship, and a foul is going to be called. And Basur will head to the line, as that's 4 fouls on Joseph Richburg, at least by my count. Might be off by a foul or so. Basur's first shot is good. Single-digit affair, 7-point game. Basur, no good. Rebound Joseph Richburg. Now over to Bo Bender. 1.5 left to go. It's a 3-possession contest. Bender takes the double stacking screens, tries to kick it out to Kopech. Basur was there, but not quick enough. Bender from downtown, he hits it! Nails the 3, and that might be the dagger. 1:14 left to go in the fourth. Now it's a 10-point Gorman lead. Here's Basur. Takes the Frank screen. It's stolen by Todd, and he draws the reach-in foul. That foul on Basur is his second. Team second. As Kopech is a bit shaken up, and Thibodeau will check in for him. It's 1 minute and 1 tick left to go in the championship. Now we're within a minute. All Gorman has to do is handle possession and handle the basketball. 50 seconds now. Thibodeau can't save it in time. All Saints ball. Both teams have 3 timeouts. And it looks like Coach Francis will use one. It's a full timeout. 50.8 seconds left to go in the championship. We'll be back after this. The Tyler Trophy Championship continues after this break.
Give it everything. At Pelche Key and Tyler, we're tough, never quits.
After Coach Francis and company talks it over, you can look back at this Bo Bender 3 and possibly find the moment that might have clinched Gorman the 2023 Fresh by Brookshire's Classic Championship. Ball is back in. 47 seconds left for Hadnot. It's a 10-point contest. All Saints still has 3 more fouls to give. Hadnot gets his pass stolen by Joseph Richburg, and now the math slowly not starting to add up. 30 seconds left. Richburg spins, gets it to Bender. Bender will bring it back out, draws a double team, but eventually gets loose. Now to Ryan Richburg, swings it to his brother Joseph. 19 seconds left. Wrecks down Miser, as Miser might have had something done with his shoe, and Franks will foul. 12 seconds left to go. That's foul number 3 for the Trojans, and foul number 4 on Franks. Coach Murray looking over, possibly wanting an intentional foul. Have a little bit of a slip up or a spill on the floor here. As the Antler Sports Center concludes 2 full days, 6 games total of coverage of the Fresh by Brookshire's Classic, brought to you in part by Tyler Trophy, as well as Velocity Mazda, located on the Loop in Tyler, proud supporters of All Saints Trojan Athletics. 10 seconds left now. Fouling is going to be Hadnot. That's foul number 4, and Hadnot now has 3 fouls. 9 seconds left. It's still a 10-point game. They disperse, and Hill will foul. And that'll give Hill his second. Now both teams will be shooting free throws for the rest of the way. Joseph Richburg heading to the line. As checking into the game was Nate Glosson, the sophomore forward, donning the number 15. His first shot is in. Anthony Todd will check back in. As Glosson will check back out with a huge grin on his face. Second shot from Richburg. Back iron, no good. Thibodeau almost had it. 6 seconds left. Gorman still applying pressure. Sliding forward and out of bounds is going to be Richburg. Possession will go to Gorman. Much to the dismay of the All Saints student section here in attendance. 1.3 seconds away is all that separating a championship. And that will do it. The winners of the 2023 Fresh by Brookshire's Classic Tournament, Coach Kevin Murray and his Bishop Gorman Crusaders, by a final score of 37-26. that'll conclude our coverage of the Fresh by Brookshires Classic. Want to thank all of our fantastic sponsors, including our extra special supporters, Velocity Mazda in Tyler along the loop, and Tyler Trophy. Proud sponsors and supporters of All Saints Trojan Athletics. And that will conclude our coverage of this year's tournament. Want to thank All Saints Episcopal School, Athletic Director Drew Starnes, boys head basketball coach Ashton Francis. Want to thank Justin Jackson in our Houston production studios and our fantastic ASN crew. This is Jared Jones saying so long until Tuesday. Once again, our final, Victor Corman taking home the crown, 37-26, and the Rose City Holy War. Until Tuesday, so long, everybody.